Hey guys, it's Justin Plank once again. Got a pretty big review ready. As I asked on Facebook groups of the Beach Boys related, what should I do? Should I do my Pet Sounds collection? Should I do my uh, Beach Boys solo collection of vinyl stuff? And I decided to go with the solo. Um, I've already done Mike Love's stuff, so you won't see much of his in here. Sorry about that. Don't know if I should be offering an apology, but this is a lot of stuff. I'm going to have to go through really quick. Hopefully, I don't have to do this in multiple parts. But being that I had the Mike Love portion in like 25 minutes, who knows what's going to go on. So I figured I'd start out with Al Jardine stuff. I didn't really include CDs. I have a lot of, there's pretty much all of the solo CDs of everybody. The only thing I included, since I didn't have a lot of Al, I have this poster here of Lady Linda from LA, the Light album. I have some other posters from that, the different postcards. So my friend Randy gave those to me. I'm not sure where he got them. Pretty awesome though, to have that. That was always one of my favorite postcards on that cover. So I do have Postcard from California, and as you can see, this is signed by Al. I bought this last year at the Celebration 50th anniversary tour of the Beach Boys, and I think this was like 10 or 15 bucks, but all the Al CDs were signed, so that was pretty cool. I didn't have his before, so here's a little opening up. Well, there's the song credits and everything. Very interesting album. I totally enjoy this. There's Al and Brian on the left. Not sure who's on. Is that one of the Jardine brothers, like Matt maybe? I don't know my Beach Boys kids very well, besides Carney and Wendy and Justin Wilson. But anyway, there's the CD. So, fairly good album if you're a Beach Boys fan and you've not really gotten to solo stuff. A lot of people would suggest going with Brian Wilson solo stuff, which is great stuff. I agree. I really dig this album, to be completely honest. But then again, there's Dennis's stuff. It's really hard to say what you should spend your time on. Here's the single, Japanese single that was put out for, I believe it was like a relief fund. White vinyl, very cool. Don't Fight the Sea. We have Terry Jacks, Al Jardine from the Postcard, a Postcard from California album. And then there's all the credits there. And the B-side is a cappella version of Friends, which is the Beach Boys, not just Al. So I know some were confused when that came out. Wasn't sure who that was just by. And for poops and giggles, I thought I'd get out this the Al Jardine Pirate's Tale book. Got this a long time ago. I had to special order it at Books A Million. I've actually not even opened the CD to this. Not that I didn't want to listen to it. I just thought, wow, this is... I thought it would be kind of a rarity, and I didn't want to pull the CD out, so it's still in there. Unfortunately, now I have Al's version of that on the Postcard from California album as a bonus track. So there's Al's credit there as partial author. Says he in '65 he approached Brian Wilson to do a remake of Kingston Trio's Wreck of the John B. So there's that. Performs all the roles on the exclusive audio CD included in this book as producer, singer, songwriter, and musician. So there's just some of the pictures of this typical kids book. So kind of cool. As a Beach Boys fan, I totally appreciate it. I believe it's about $18 to $20 to get this, but with the CD, I think it's totally worth it, even if you're just a collector like myself. Moving on, we'll go from the folks that I don't have as much from. Here's all I have from Bruce. I have the cassette tape of Goin Public, which I think is pretty handy dandy cool. And there's the C label for Sequence. Well, we're pretty used to that as Beach Boys fans, aren't we? Song of the Year, I write the songs, and there's a sticker from that. And there's Bruce on the back like, what? My album isn't offensive, it's just not that great, and I'm willing to admit that. Not me, I'm saying that as Bruce. He's really said over the years that this is not a great album. I enjoy it. I write the songs is good. Deirdre, the disco version's pretty cool. Rendezvous, cool. Remake, I guess you could say. Disney Girls, not bad. I like the Beach Boys version better. Rock and Roll Survivor kind of reminds me of the No No song by Ringo. Pipeline is a really awesome instrumental. Won't Somebody Dance With Me is the most awkward Beach Boys song ever, even over Hey Little Tomboy, in my opinion. So I know I was trying to get into more of reviewing albums and telling how I feel about them, and I know I'm not being very in-depth about this, but oops, I'm sorry. Since I have so much to go through, I feel that I'm not going to take a lot of time on all this stuff. That I may do a future review of this stuff later on. This is Young Blood I got for $5-10 at a Landlocked here in Bloomington, and this is the second album that Carl put out, and I believe mid-80s he put that out, or maybe it was before 85, 86, 87, I can't remember if I look really closely. Oh, 83, wow, I was way off. So I actually really enjoy this album. It's kind of hard to listen to as a Beach Boys fan. It's not totally like Carl's stuff on there. Looks like we got a gold stamp on there, promotion only, very cool. Not really, it doesn't really add that much to the value, but whatever. One More Night Alone, I believe, was written with Billy Hinchy. That's a really good tune. Rockin' All Over the World. The Beach Boys performed that as a cover live for a while in the 80s. I think it's a really good rockin' cover, to be honest. I think it's really good. Giving You Up, it was the single from this album. Totally enjoy that song. What You Do to Me is really good, very 80s sounding, but I enjoy it. Of the Times, and let's see, Youngblood, good tunes. Always enjoyed. Not a lot of Beach Boy interaction here. Like sometimes you get a Beach Boys solo album like Dennis's Pacific Ocean Blue, and you have Bruce doing vocals, you have Carl doing vocals, of course unlisted. You have some writing credits by Mike. So Carl's is really not so much based on any Beach Boys items. So there's the inside there. That is side 2 and side 1. Moving on, one of everybody's favorites solo album, Pacific Ocean Blue, also known as POB on the message boards. So this cover was taken by Dean Torrance, I believe. And so once you open it up, you got, there. That's Dennis Wilson right there on that record. Here's the gatefold, very lovely, awesome pictures. Really enjoy this. Came out in 77, and I had a friend tell me, they're like, hey, there was something in the Beach Boys stuff at this antique store, and it said Wilson in big black letters, but I wasn't sure who it was. And at the time, I wasn't really familiar with solo stuff, and I got there and saw, oh, it's Dennis Wilson. I am picking that up. So this is the sleeve on the inside, and there's the lyrics to all the amazing songs of Pacific Ocean Blue. What a great album. There's the credits. One of my all-time favorites, You and I. It's always one of the favorite songs of mine, of Dennis's. River Song, great song. I could go through all of these and tell how great they are. This album is so good. Adam Marsland, who I always loved to appreciate and promote, did a lot of these songs on his Carl and Dennis tribute tour. Pretty amazing covers, I will say.